Since the 7 The Good Witch movies were so successful, the Hallmark Channel thought of a great idea, prolonging the entire story into a TV series. They had the actors, they had a storyline to explore, and they certainly had the viewership. And we kinda knew this show was going to have a lot of seasons. It's everybody's guilty pleasure. So here are The Good Witch's Season 7 theories so crazy they might be true. Let's dive right into it, shall we? But first, what happened in Season 6?
Good as he can be. It's a tricky surgery.
Adam couldn't be in better hands.
This started cracking right after we found it.
Coincidence?
Now, we're not going to do a recap of the entire season. That would take up the entire video. So many things happened in the previous season, and just like usual, it ended on a huge cliffhanger, which we're going to use to talk about all of the crazy fan theories that you might not have heard of before. As you all know, in the season finale, we saw our favorite heroes on a quest to solve the mystery with the cracking ruby. And yes, the last clues led them to the porcelain dove that they shattered to reveal the clue. Inside, there was a big diamond, the only piece that was missing from the music box. When they placed the diamond inside, the box opened up and revealed an engagement ring. This was the ring that Donovan used to propose to Abigail. And then, at the very end of the episode, the 3 cousins received a purple bag with dirt inside. Now, what in the world could that mean? That's why we'll dive right into the Number 8. Halloween isn't in the cards.
It's filled with traditions and family and a little bit of magic. This Halloween needs to be extra special.
Well, we have many fans talking about these sudden changes that are going to happen on the show. Most of them are because of the COVID-19 pandemic. This is the case with Halloween. In each of the previous seasons, we've had an episode special where they showed us how the main characters are celebrating Halloween. This year, all of that is out of the question. This season, we won't get to see the main characters dress up in Halloween costumes and have some crazy adventure on the set. But on the other hand, we're just glad we're getting another season because we were really starting to question what would happen to the show during these troubled times. Number 7. Maybe we'll get to enjoy a Christmas this season.
And we're rolling.
But you know what? Since we shouldn't be too hopeful about a Halloween episode, fans have started talking about smashing that like button just like you should if you haven't done so already. But no, what they were really talking about was Christmas. You see, the show has never shown us how the Good Witch cast celebrates the happiest time of the year. So, in order to compensate for the Halloween episode, they're going to include a Good Witch episode where everyone would be celebrating Christmas. Now, here's why that's not as crazy as it might seem. During one of the behind-the-scenes videos that actress Catherine Bell shared on her Instagram, we saw that they were shooting during wintertime, and there was lots of snow outside. So this could finally happen. We could finally get the Christmas episode we've been talking about. Number 6. No kissing or romance on the set.
This trim color would look great.
And precisely because the show was being taped while Toronto was under lockdown, we're not going to have any romance in this new season. Not even a hug. And we thought that this is just some crazy man speculation. But then we saw Belle's video. In it, she told fans that she was forbidden to even hug any of her cast and crew, so kissing and smooching is going to be totally off limits. It's going to be really weird filming intimate scenes while having the actors fist bump each other for comfort. No matter what you say, it's going to be weird. Period. Number 5. Cassie's curse.
All I know is I look forward to every minute whenever I'm with you.
This has got to be one of the craziest fan theories we've ever heard. And yes, it comes from a Redditor. This guy assumes the following. Cassie was cursed from a child and is blessed with powers of a clairvoyant witch. However, she is forced to blow out the candle each week because when the candle burns out, the curse will be irreversible. And yes, this is the same candle that you see in the opening credits. Now, because of this curse, she is in agonizing pain. This forces her to speak in code, but instead of the locals helping her, they fully accepted this as normal. They're just looking for the helpful advice Cassie gives them. No one really notices her pain, all while the candle is slowly burning out. And the craziest part is, Another Redditor by the name of The Lucky G said that this reminded him of the Greek soothsayer Cassandra. She was cursed to be right, but not believed. Cassandra? Cassie. Oh, well, there goes this night's sleep. Number 4. The show will be focusing on the storylines of the adults.
Be comfortable in here.
Wow, nice columns. Early 19th century.
18?
That's how the last season ended, right? They all received those purple baggies with mud and left us scratching our heads as to what this would mean. But if you really think about it and look at some of the interviews with the actors, you will see some hidden clues. The actors suggested that the adult characters are going to be on a mysterious adventure to find out more about their past. The mud in the baggie would signify the foundation, the roots, the beginning of each character. Now, knowing that the color purple signifies royalty, maybe this means that everyone has the same royal ancestor in the past. Hey, don't blame us for these crazy theories. That's the title of this video. We're just here to spread the crazy, that's all. Number 3. There's a lot more magic and a lot more emotion.
It's got an interesting energy. I agree. Hey, Cassie.
If the cast and the crew are to be believed, then we should expect a lot more magic and a lot more emotion. That's what one of the writers and creators said in Belle's Instagram video. First of all, we should say that we're all excited about the magic part. This means that the season is going to have a lot more excitement in every episode. But how the heck are they going to include a lot more quote-unquote emotion when the actors aren't allowed to even touch each other? Are they going to be acting with only their eyes? Will facial expressions be a big part of it? Because we know good and well, this isn't going to include any hugs, kisses, or anything in between. Number 2. Everyone is super rich on the show.
Looking for a place to stay?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Wherever she goes.
Would you hand me my broom?
Many fans have started noticing something really odd on Good Witch, and it has to do with money. Like, a lot of money. And now that we think of it, they're right. There's rarely a character that's struggling financially. Everyone lives in big houses, runs 1 or even 2 successful businesses, has free time to do anything they want. And the one thing that we can't understand is how. We know it's a show, but still. Don't they like to give us a real picture of what life is like? Or are Cassie's abilities making her invulnerable to bankrupts? Either way, we think it would be cool if the show talked a little bit more about the poor background of all the actors, and show us at least some of them struggling financially in the past. Otherwise, it would turn the show into a fairy tale. Number 1. Chris Potter becoming a villain in Season 7.
We don't need calligraphy to write a fancy.
This is one of the theories that almost broke fans, and this is why we're going to include it in the number 1 pick. You know that Chris Potter had to decline the role of Cassie's husband on the show because of conflicting filming schedules. But what if, and please hear us out on this one, what if he came back as a villain? Potter did play a villain in Thrill of the Kill, which initially got fans talking about this possibility. Now imagine him coming back as a ghost and haunting his wife and her new husband in Season 7. Yeah, try not to think about these things too much tonight, okay? On a related note, do you think Dr. Sam could ever replace Jake Russell in Cassie's heart? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.